What? Okay, so can you break down the budget of if you let's say you're 21, you want to have 5 kids, okay?
Mhm.
And you've met a guy that makes 40,000 a year in the
Yeah.
country. How do you break down the budget?
So there's another thing to think about when we're talking about the budget is that the first kid is the most expensive. And then after
My
that,
mom said that too.
yeah,
Yeah.
each subsequent kid is less expensive because you're already kind of set up for it. So when you have your first baby, you're going to want a house with at least 2 bedrooms, probably. So that when the baby gets 2 or 3 years old and they're out of their crib and you want them in their own bed, they've got a bedroom and you and your husband can have your privacy back. So let's say you find like a manufactured home that's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths out in the country. It's $150,000, right? And you maybe have a mortgage that's like $900 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then food for the 3 of you isn't going to be too bad, but the initial investment is going to be stuff like you need a high chair, you need a car seat, you need a stroller, you need a baby bed or a crib for them. You're going to need to buy their first outfits and all of those things. Now, when you get to baby number 2 a couple of years later, that baby can now use the oldest one's high chair and car seat and stroller and wear a lot of their clothes. Some of the clothes are going to get yucky, you'll throw them out, but a lot of them can be reused by the other kids because they grow out of them so fast. I remember my kids having outfits that they wore once and grew out of it. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of clothes that I could still use for subsequent kids. Let's say you've got your main car that you have a loan on that you have to pay every month, and that's your husband's commute car. And then you just buy a cash second car. Maybe you're paying a total of, I think the average cost for a car, according to the data I have here, is $1,600 a year for the commute back and forth to work.
Mm-hmm.
$133 a month if you do it cheap. If you want a nicer car, it's going to cost more. But so you've got that, and then you've got your utilities. You probably need to make, $4,000 a month, let's say.
Okay.
So if your husband can bring home $1,000 a week, you'll be fine. As long as you're willing to be somewhat frugal and, get your purse from Target instead of from Balenciaga or whatever, then you'll be fine.